with Leroy the Boy, Jeremy Johnson, Vincent Jones, and Jenkins Thomas.
The most reliable news in all of San Andreas, and that's guaranteed.
Let me be empty. Always accept me. Find some peace tonight in the arms of the angel. Fly away from here, from this dark, cold hotel room and the end.
4923 at the Vanillina Park. Alright, what's going on?
All right, lady in red, she's yelling at us, get off the property. There's gonna be a lawsuit because we have a probable cause of search here. We got shots fired, blood and bullet casings on the ground over there, and we're just getting yelled at and harassed.
Okay. We definitely need to respect their private property thing, but I'm gonna approach them and
This is my business. I have every right to tell you to get off the property. Right. So,
Yep, you do.
what was the reason for them being here?
From my understanding, there was shots fired here, and there's bullet casings and blood. So
No, there were no shots fired here. We were literally just here. I've never had it a point to where they just do whatever without coming and speaking to me first.
okay, yeah, that makes sense. I'll go talk to them and see what's going on and all.
I showed up. First thing I did, grabbed my flashlight out. Then I walked up to these guys over here, standing against the wall, and said, "Hey, what's going on here? Got a call. There's blood and casings on the ground right here." They said, "You're not allowed to be here. Get out of here." Co-owner's on her way. I kind of backed off from them and kept looking for other stuff. She showed up. First thing she says to me is, "Do you want a lawsuit on your hands?" I said, "No, I'm investigating a crime scene. This is I have probable cause to be here."
Okay. I spoke to them. You guys, if they don't want you on the property, that is their private property, and they have a right to kick you out. And you could definitely get a lawsuit for disobeying that. But they do own that because that's part of their parking lot. So I would have asked for permission before. If you go to any private business, always make sure you try to find an owner or a manager or something to make sure they're okay with it. But
All right.
I'm gonna go see if they're okay with us picking up a bullet or something, and then. So, are you guys okay with us looking at the bullet casings and blood just over in that parking lot there?
Yeah, that's all I want is open communication so I know what's going on in my business. Yo, Bozeman, does anybody tell you look like Elvis Presley, bro?
Alright, so basically, I guess they just were looking for bullet casings, and they didn't go to the owner first, which is that lady over there. And they got a little mad because, of course, they were trespassing and, not asking permission. But just de-escalating the situation, going up, talking to them nicely seemed to do the trick. So, they're probably going to go process those bullet casings, and we'll be all set. Speaking of... So obviously caught this guy going in the opposite lanes of travel. Probably just gonna go up and talk to him. Maybe issue a citation and some free reckless driving. But dispatch 409, show me to 1011 on Vespucci Boulevard, the white Weazel, postal 200, occupancy I think ×1, no distance. Chief Deputy Bozeman, I'm with BCSO. I'm just pulling you over today for reckless driving. I caught you in opposite lanes over there. What's going on?
Yeah, I kind of got stabbed earlier, and I'm trying to get to the hospital.
Oh, okay. Do you have your ID on you?
Yeah.
I'll try to get you out of here as soon as possible. I'm gonna run his ID and run his plate, make sure it's registered to him, not stolen, and see if he has any priors, and go off of that. Vehicle's registered to him. ID is correct. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give him a verbal. He has a pretty clean record. It wasn't that bad of reckless driving. He corrected himself pretty quick, so I'll just go make contact, tell him he's getting a verbal warning, and send him on his way. So your record's pretty clean, and I mean, you corrected yourself after driving in opposite lanes. Appreciate that. So I'm just gonna be letting you off with the verbal. Inside, turn off my lights, honk my horn twice, be free to go.
All right, thank you, officer. I appreciate it.
Yep, have a good day.
So, Detective Cherry, we saw what happened tonight. Can you give us a little rundown of what happened?
So basically, I was heading up on Strawberry Avenue, heading up towards the prison, actually, when I got cut off by this beautiful thing back here, as well as 3 or 4 other vehicles that were following it. It was quite a spectacle. Once I was able to get the gentleman out of the vehicle, we talked with him at length, and it seems like he was an employee at a brand new job, didn't want to lose his job. I sympathized with him, you know? I'm human too, and I get it.
Well, citizens, today we have an individual that was driving an oversized construction vehicle on the roadways. This is Mr. Ricky. Hello. Can you tell us exactly what you were using this oversized construction vehicle for?
Well, on my first day on the job, this vehicle fell off the back of one of the delivery trucks, and I was told to go grab it, and then I got lost, and now they're taking my truck, and I'm gonna lose my job.
Oh my God! So today
and I got my book too.
Oh, so today was your first day on the job, and you happened to make the wrong turn and whatever, and this just ended up happening?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's so unfortunate.
Very.
And you said they took your book? What kind of book did you have? Why'd they take it?
4 pages of get out of jail free. My name's Ricky, and I don't work here anymore.
Well, everybody leave your condolences for Ricky. He's looking for a job right now, I assume.
Yeah.
Oh, we have some shots fired calls out in Toledo. I'm gonna go ahead and attach. It looks like some hunters, so probably just go check hunting licenses and see what's going on. And 9 attaching to 1013s down in Toledo. We're just gonna scan along the trail here. We got a shots fired call up here, probably just hunters, but not seeing anybody. No, that was 4 days ago. He definitely should not have a gun license. I'm gonna be 37 to you. So we just got a call from another officer that there's a guy that he has a violent felony and he has a firearm, so we're gonna go back him up, make sure nothing bad happens. Okay, so a rookie forgot to take his gun license after a violent felony, so.
I mean, as long as I'm not going to jail. I mean.
Yeah, you won't go to jail since it was officer.
All right, Mr. Fancy Son. I'm gonna search you real quick. Make sure you don't have anything else, any other firearms on you. Okay?
Yeah, go for it. I have 2 knives on me, but that's for hunting.
All right, I'm just taking the gun away.
This is, I thought, officer error. So he's just going to be getting his hunting and weapons license taken away, and he's going to get his firearm taken. But he's not going to be arrested since it was an officer's error. Yeah, we do usually run into a lot of problems with unlicensed hunters. What we would do is just take their hunting license if they have one and they shouldn't, and take their gun. And usually we wouldn't arrest them, but if they were being non-compliant, then that's when we would make an arrest. But in that situation, there's just a misunderstanding, so it's just going to get taken away. Yeah, so I am a BCSO sergeant or a chief deputy. I am a supervisor. This is like the first rank that is considered a supervisor. So I worked my way up from normal deputy to FTO or field training officer. Then I went to corporal, and then I got promoted to sergeant. So what a sergeant does, or what I do, is I basically help out when anybody needs COC. I help out to train people. So when we're doing police academies, I'll help with that. I'm an instructor. And if anybody needs a supervisor on scene, I'd be the person to respond to that like we did before. And basically, if anybody has any questions, they'll come to me about it, and if they need to make a leave of absence from work, then they'll come to me too. So basically, just day-to-day operations and look over the department to make sure everybody's doing their job. The things on the back of our vehicle, or on the top of our vehicle, I mean, you can see them right next to the light bar. By those are our radars, so that can catch behind and in front of us. And it's like an infrared laser, so it'll just track the speed of the vehicle. If someone behind us is speeding, then we can see that, and if someone in front of us is speeding. Mainly when we're running radar, it's just when there's no calls going on, we'll see if we can find anybody that's either speeding, running red lights, reckless driving, drunk drivers, stuff like that.
Maybe something will happen.
Yeah, it's real quiet tonight.
Yeah, it's so quiet. Oh.
Oh my god. 499 attaching to that 1068. Right as he said that, right as I said it's quiet, we got a store robbery. So we're gonna get some action. 499 1023.
What's going on, guys? Lieutenant Clean with the state police. What we got going on in there?
We're just having a little fun in here, officer. What's going on?
It's like y'all are robbing the store, man.
Let's make it quick, man. We'll shoot the hostage if you don't listen to me, okay?
Alright, Taco.
Alright. We'll take the Los Angeles special, no helicopters, no spike strips. You know how it goes.
You want Air 1, 2, and 3?
No Air 1.
Alright, so we're gonna be staging for pursuit here. Got one hostage in there, 3 people, so I'm just gonna try to chase them. This is the car that we were originally gonna pull over, by the way. This is the one that we lost. Alright, they're gonna be coming out with the hostage, then we're gonna chase after them. 499, I'll take primary. Is like the worst car to get in a pursuit with. This is one of the fastest cars in the city, so it's very high chance that we'll lose them, but we're gonna try to stay on them the best we can. Pretty evenly mastered that Crown Vics, but it's got better turning and I'm not as good of a driver as the other driver. If they start hitting locals, or if they like hit an officer or something like that, that's when we'll pit. Or if the chase just goes on for like 30 minutes, we'll go ahead and authorize a pit. We're gonna be San Andreas Avenue, taking a right off San Andreas, South Rockford Drive, eastbound, close to 443. Taking a slight left off of San Andreas. I'm gonna be on Vespucci Boulevard, eastbound, close to 358. Now, in normal, we wouldn't be taking comms from secondary. Fell back a little bit. We're gonna be continuing. Whoa, ghost local. Yeah, we definitely need one. We've got long eyes. He took a left. We're gonna be looking for a black Sultan. Yeah, see, that's what I meant when I said you'll see, not the locals. So we're just gonna go check some like high populated areas like Munges or Legion Square, stuff like that, see if we can find him again. I know his group likes to hang out around Munges, so that's where we're gonna start headed. Yeah, so usually we won't lose people on 1080 or vehicle pursuits like that, but locals are always almost always the people that f us over, basically. Alright, there's a store robbery right down the road here. It looks like there's a couple suspects inside. We're just gonna see what's going on. It looks like this looks like a normal store robbery, 24/7, so might be eventful, I don't know. So we're gonna be staging for a pursuit here, so once they take off, we'll just be following them. doesn't look like it. 499-1080. Can't see street names right now on my compass. We're gonna be eastbound, postal 928. Spinning out. We're gonna be postal 937, passing the motel. Continuing Route 68 eastbound. Towards Sandy Shores, we're still going to be Route 68, postal 944 eastbound. Passing Bolingbrook on our right. Getting off at the exit on Route 68, getting onto the Sonora Freeway. Opposite lanes of travel. Light 1050, continuing opposite lanes, getting back into normal lanes on Sonora Freeway, passing Bolingbrook on our right. They just juked me out. They're going Los Santos Freeway by Elton. Probably just lost eyes. They went the other way. Yep, we just lost eyes on them. It's a black pearlescent blue sports car. Occupancy times 4, 2-door. Yeah, so Air 1 comes out and there's about like 5-10 units on duty, and if we really need them in a pursuit, sometimes we can get them out, and then they'll help us with communications, so we don't lose them. So they have a camera on the side that can lock onto people's cars, and it's basically impossible to lose Air 1 unless you go into a tunnel. We're in a 9, 10, 11 Carcer Way westbound with some weird 2-door sports car. Occupancy unknown, no additional. An 8-year-old is driving, and he claims that he's allowed to because the mayor said he can. So I'm going to be giving him a citation. Alright, I'm just going to be issuing him a citation for $75 for speeding Class C. I don't know how you're legally able to drive, but I'm not even going to question it. I am going to be issuing a citation to you today. Yep, you're going to be getting a speeding Class C. It's going to be a $75.
Oh, man.
Yeah, go ahead and step out so I can hand it to you. Watch your speed. Don't be running red lights, and yes. Once I get back in my cruiser, turn off my lights and hard corner twice. Good job. 'Cause you had a bad